What's up, everybody? It is Mama Bro, and I am here with a video. And today's video is a little different. It's just pretty much like a personal vlog of me talking to you all. Now, recently, I opened up to everybody about my social anxiety, and it felt good. You know what I'm saying, to actually let it out because I know I'm an artist, and a lot of people just assume I have the biggest personality just because of what I do. But what people fail to realize, like when it comes to music and like, my social media and stuff like that, the way I express myself to my fans and all that, it's always been like my outlet. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like my outlet and my safe place, like writing on a journal. And then now the social media is bigger. I'm able to like put it on social media through video, and it helps me with learning how to communicate better. Then it also lets me talk to my fan base, so you guys can really like resonate with me, and my music and everything can correlate together and match. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no cap in my rap type of thing. Because I know a lot of people with social anxiety, people fail to realize that we are selective with our social anxiety. But let me not like just jump too quick. I'll tell you all about my story and how I knew that I had social anxiety, and I finally just started to like figure it out. Now, when I was a kid, I always just knew that I was a nervous person. I always was scared and always was nervous. And anytime it was time to take a test, I'm very smart. I always failed my test as a kid, even though I know the answers. Like a lot of people would be like, but you know this though, but you failed it. But that's because the pressure was on me. So when I went to school, I was very nervous, very anxious, and I didn't know how to express myself. So I used to just cry when I was a kid. And I did that until I was an adult. So I used to just cry a lot. And then as I got sick of it being tears, that's when Tough Mar came out, the Mar that you guys know now. Then it started to turn into anger, turning into some of that, you know what I'm saying? Or just verbally being angry, it turned into anger. So yeah, that's how I knew I had social anxiety. As I got older, when it came to like having friends and stuff like that, I always was the it girl. Everybody knows me, everybody loves me, but I never was good at like holding conversations or like being in groups and stuff like that. But it kind of lingered with me until I got older because I didn't realize how much it was going to affect me. Now, I knew that music was good for my anxiety once that I got enrolled into like a program when I was growing up. And shout out to my teacher, Miss Ann. She used to always put me in a program, personality. And I knew that that was the only time I felt comfortable is when I perform. And I finally figured out that every time I perform and I express myself artistically, I feel perfect. There's no judgment. I can just be myself. That's the only time in this life, and even to this day, that's just my safe place. So I used that as my outlet. And most people be like, oh my God, when you meet her, she's just gonna be so you know what I'm saying? Then you meet me and I'm like, cause I'm nervous. You know what I'm saying? I'm not artistically being myself. Now I have to express myself on a personal level. And I'm not even gonna lie. It got to a point, and it is still, I have to come to the terms, it's still a point where the only time I really express myself is artistically. Like I really don't talk to people, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people that know me personally know like that, like if you know me, you're like, Mara's not shy. That's because them people know me. I'm comfortable with them. Like my mothers and my sisters are probably listen to me talk and be like, girl, the fuck, please. But that's because I grew up in the house with them. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. But when it comes to like the public world and stuff like that, it's hard. So and then now that I'm like in my mid-20s or whatever, it's starting to just be like, oh my God, girl, like you are an artist. You have to know how to talk. And I think that the best way for me to come to terms with this is like, okay, let's just say that this is what it is. Get it out there and let's figure it out. So I ended up getting into therapy. I ended up doing therapy for about 4 months, and I can say I changed a whole lot. Like, I changed a lot. Y'all see, I'm actually talking to y'all. Like, y'all know when I first came out to do music, everybody used to be like, they never heard me talk or none of that. Now I talk, I take more pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually like being one with my fan base and starting to communicate with my peers and my family a little bit better. So now I'm just trying to work with like that's why I don't go out. I don't go to the club or none of that. Like if you know me from my hometown, people like we don't see more out. I just don't be there. I'm not good with crowds, you know. And then it's like when you have anxiety, people have their ways that they cope with it. And I know me, I'll start drinking in order to be comfortable, and then things will get out of hand and I'll be too comfortable. So yeah, I'm hoping that I even wrote a song about it called PTSD, which I'm gonna drop. And before I drop the song, I wanted people to be able to understand why I wrote it. And I'm finally starting to learn that as an artist, I have to like let you guys get to know me, or you guys are gonna think that I'm capping in my rap. Like, it done been situations and instances where people have met me and they may think like, oh my God, this is such a contradiction to what you said. But and people just don't know I just have anxiety. So it's hard for me to 100% be who I am in front of strangers and people I don't know. I've been through some situations, which in my album, I will be able to open up to you all. And I know that my fans, y'all like resonate with me when I tell y'all my story. Because I feel like when I opened up about Letter to My Dad, like my dad's side of the family and that whole situation, that was like deep to y'all. And you guys really, really like that. And I see that a lot of people related to my story. So I know that me putting out this PTSD is going to like really, really make other people comfortable as well. And then since we're all a family, a part of my fan base, we're going to be able to help each other in the comments, talk to each other like, yeah, let's go ahead and figure out how we gonna get this, you know, how we gonna get this together. So I don't know, us artists, we are who we are. And that's how we express ourselves. And I think it's very normal and it's very human. And I've been holding it in for so long and, you know, just trying to make it seem like everything is okay when it's not. Homegirl be anxious, homegirl be nervous, heart be pounding. And I want to break through that. Like, I don't want to be the person that just let my story be an excuse as to why I am the way I am. And that's the beauty in me having a platform and a fan base, because I want people that look up to me, especially young girls and young kids, boys, girls, everybody, and people, young adults that are looking up to me, that have been watching me since I was in middle school and high school. I don't want y'all to be letting, if y'all have anxiety or whatever y'all issue is, hold y'all back. We got to figure out, let's identify the problem, figure out how we're going to treat it, and move forward. Simple as that. That is simple as that. It's easier said than done, but it's very simple. We just got to get out of our heads. So yeah, so I just want to open up to y'all about that before I drop my song. It will be on all platforms, y'all know. And right now I'm just getting ready for the day. And I think I'm gonna do like one of these daily vlogs for all my songs, like, so y'all can understand before I drop my album. Every song, I'm gonna give y'all a name every week, and I'm gonna be dedicated to my YouTube channel because I know y'all be missing me over here. I be on Facebook and stuff. I'm Mama Rowe, Markia Mama Rowe Williams on all platforms. If you can identify with this situation, make sure you drop it in the comments. Tell your story. If you have got past it, tell your story. Maybe you could help the next person. It's Mama Rowe.